The Enormous Turnip by Andrea Kaczmarek at Storyberries. An old farmer had planted turnips in his field. He noticed that one turnip was growing bigger and faster than all the others. "That's a mighty fine big fat turnip," the farmer told his wife. "We'll have a feast." Indeed, that turnip grew and grew, much bigger and fatter than any turnip he had ever seen. The farmer didn't want the turnip to spoil, so he called his wife to help him pull up that big fat turnip. But try as they might, they couldn't pull it out of the earth. The farmer's wife put her arms around the farmer, and they pulled and pulled. "It's no good," she yelled. "Call the children to help." The grandchildren came running. This was fun. They all pulled and pulled. "It's no good." The children yelled, "Call the dog to pull with us." But even with the dog pulling as hard as he could, that turnip stayed put. The cat was watching and she joined in. They all pulled and pulled, but still that turnip didn't move. The little mouse was watching all this too. The mouse didn't think much of the cat, but he decided to join in and pull. Would you believe it? That little mouse made a big, big difference. At last, the big fat turnip plopped out of the earth. "Thank you all for helping." The old man wiped his hot red face with a cloth. Who would have thought that a little mouse would make such a big difference? One of the grandchildren smiled a huge smile. "This calls for a party." And a party it was. A great big pot of turnip soup for all the helpers. Even the little mouse joined in. He would have preferred a nibble of cheese, but he tried a little of the turnip soup and decided, "Quite tasty. Is there any bread to go with it?" So you see, if we all join in to help, even the tiniest of us can make a big difference. The end. Thank you for reading with Storyberries.com. Free stories for kids.